Hello, and Merry Christmas. I know there are some people that are not having a very Merry Christmas. That would be Andrew Wheeler, Evadine Daly, and her daughter Brandy. And I think you know why. I know I commented on this video months ago in August, shortly after the incident happened, but I think I should have more to say. And you know who Andrew Wheeler is. He's the punk who beat Aaron Hill senselessly. Aaron Hill, who has autism. He's currently in prison, and after seeing his interview on the news telling his side of the story, at this point, why should anybody care about his side of the story after what they saw in the video? But he said he remembers he had flashes to when his mother was being beaten. Well, that may be so. But here's something you should know, Andrew Wheeler. You became the man beating your mother because your mother was helpless when she was being beaten. Well, so was Aaron Hill. He was on the floor crying, and you had your friend videotape it, and you wonder why you're in trouble here. You wonder why you're becoming the most hated man ever. Whoever sees that video, I thought you should be bright enough to understand why. And Evadine and Brandy Daly. Brandy Daly, the tramp who lured poor Aaron Hill in there and to get beaten and probably told Andrew Wheeler a lie, saying, "Oh, did this and that." I don't know. I wasn't in the house. I can't tell you. And Evadine Daly is the mother who bought alcohol for these young minors and allowed them to drink and allowed this incident to happen. You're the adult. You should have been adult enough to stop it, but no, you just said, "Oh, take it outside. Beat this poor pathetic kid outside," is what you probably were saying. You're the pathetic one. You're a poor excuse for a parent. And Andrew Wheeler's grandmother. What can I say? She said, "Oh, he didn't know he was autistic and all that stuff. You know, he wrote an apology." You know, if that were my parents, you know what they would say on the news? "He's my son and I'd still love him, but I am ashamed of what he did." That's what my parents would say. Look, I know he's your grandson and you love him, but you gotta accept the fact he did a shameful thing. He beat a kid who at the moment who is probably still having bad flashes of this incident. And probably it'll be a long time before he puts it out of his head. He beat a kid who could not fight back senselessly. If he's on the floor crying and he still continued to beat him, what does that tell you? Well, it don't matter what sentence they get now, because I believe anybody who involvement with this incident, their lives are ruined. Anybody. Aaron Hill, the guy who did the filming, Evadine Daly, Brandy Daly, and their lives are ruined. Anybody who sees that tape, it's over. You couldn't go anywhere and people will and see it. You were charged. It was all over the news. Ask yourself this one question. Was it worth it? Just ask yourself, was it worth it? Well, that's all I got to say. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you, Aaron Hill, and to your family. I hope someday you'll be able to recover emotionally from this. And Andrew Wheeler, I hope you get the help you needed. If you are sorry about what happened after seeing that interview with you, I don't think you're sorry one bit. You just seem to give a little smirkiness in your face. You don't look very remorseful. I hope one day you get professional help and realize what you did, because you're not going to be able to run away from this easily. Neither Brandy Daly or Ebony Daly. You're not going to be able to run away from this. Have a Merry Christmas and a great New Year.